guys, it's Roy here from RWorldCode12 and EpicDroid.com, and today I'm here to tell you about two of the best ways that you can protect your OnePlus 5. Now my OnePlus 5 is currently sitting here in the Tudia Tam. The Tudia Tam is my favorite case for the OnePlus 5. It's a great mid-range case, however there are some situations where you do need something that's a little bit more heavy-duty and that's going to provide some additional protection beyond what you would get with a standard mid-range case. Now don't get me wrong, I'm still going to use this as my primary case, but there are these two other options for those situations where I do need something that's going to provide additional protection. So first up, we're going to look at the Tudia Merge. Now the Tudia Merge is a two-piece TPU case, two-piece case with a soft TPU layer and then a hard plastic piece that helps hold that TPU layer in place. To put this on, it's best to slide it in with the volume buttons on this side. You just put them in, push it on in the corners, and you're good to go. I would then flip it over and then slide the case on. Now when you put this on, you will see that there are some lips and there's a little bit of a groove there on the soft TPU case. So when you push that in, you'll hear a nice little satisfying click. You want to check, make sure that's in on both sides. Once it's in, you'll hear that click and then you'll see that it's flush there up against the black soft TPU layer. I've had this on other devices, and in those rare situations where I did drop it, it provided a lot of protection. Both the case and the phone came out practically unscathed. Now the case here, it has some thick corners, and those thick corners do have some air cushioning on the inside. If you were to drop this on the corners, it provides some additional impact protection so that it's not going to cause damage, and it will help prevent spider cracks and things like that. Here around the top, the sides, the bottom, you have a raised lip so that you can set that face down without having anything scratch the screen. On the back, we have a softer textured grip. It's not a heavy texture, but it almost feels like a rubber texture here on this plastic, but it provides a really good grip. To enhance that grip, we have some little hatch marks here on the sides, both sides. It allows you to hold that there very comfortably, and it makes it so it's not going to slide up and down in your hand very much. On this side, we do have our volume buttons. You have a volume up and a volume down. These ones do feel a little bit stiff, but they don't have any problems working. It's just they feel a little bit stiffer than you would expect. Here on this side, you do have a power button, and no problems with that whatsoever. No stiffness, nothing at all. On this side, we do have the slider for the ringer and for the alarms. However, it is a little bit deeper than I would like. You do need a little bit longer fingernails, or you just need to get it in there at the right angle to be able to use it. It's going to protect that. There's never going to be any damage to it, but it does make it a little bit more difficult to use in normal situations. Here on the back, we do have an extra large cutout for the dual camera for the flash and the sensors, and for that there, it's a nice deep one so that you're not going to be hitting that on anything. As you can see there, there's no problems whatsoever. One of the things I don't like about the OnePlus 5 is that this camera is raised up, and so that when you set it down on its back, it's going to rock. However, with this Merge case, there's none of that whatsoever. You don't have any problems using that. It's a great case, and it goes for $13 on Amazon. It comes in a black, a slate. This is the slate here. It also comes with mint and a rose gold, or more of a pink color. But let's go ahead and we're going to look at the Omni X now. So this here is the Omni X, and I really like the Omni X because it's a lot more like the Tudia Tam than the Merge. The Tudia Tam has that soft TPU layer, and it provides a good grip, and it fits very comfortably in the hand. The Omni X actually takes that one step further though, and it provides you not only with that soft TPU that's a little bit harder than what you get with the Tudia Tam, but it also provides you with this hard layer that also includes a screen protector. Now mine here, I've been using this already, so I don't have it on there, but when you get this, there's a protective shield here so that when you don't get fingerprints and smudges all over the outside. There's also one on the inside, so I need to be extra careful here so I don't touch the inside, because this is a fingerprint magnet. If you touch that inside, you are going to have fingerprints on there. So just be very careful when you peel that off so that you don't get any fingerprints on this piece of plastic. So to put this case on, what you do is you're going to take your phone. Now you do want to make sure and wipe your phone off beforehand so you don't get any of that dust or residue in there. But you set that down and you do it face down, and you'll push it in. You'll have a slight click there as it goes in. It's a little bit of a snug fit so that you could in theory turn this over and it will hold your phone in place. I don't recommend doing that because you don't want to drop it, but you can do that. Then once you've got that, you pick it up, flip it over, and then you're going to put it into the soft TPU layer. Now what you'll see here is around the corners, around the whole edge actually, you have this little lip there. You want to make sure that this case is going to go all the way into that lip. That lip holds the soft TPU onto the black piece there, so it's not going to be going anywhere. So just fold those corners in, kind of massage it until all the pieces are there. You'll hear that little click once it's in place on all of them, and then it's good to go. There's these cutouts out top that give you the cutout for the proximity sensor, for your camera, as well as for your speaker there, for your earpiece. Then here at the bottom, there's another cutout that allows you access to your fingerprint scanner. And this is a nearly perfect cutout. Like, you can't even tell that the fingerprint scanner is there, or that there's a screen protector there, because the fingerprint scanner, it's cut out to fit it. I mean, exactly. And that's not something you normally see with these types of cases. There's always a little bit of overlap or a little bit of too much of a gap on the sides and that kind of thing. But this one is done perfectly. I really am impressed with that. Here on the side, we have our button for the power button. No issues using it. This side, we have the buttons for the volume up and the volume down. No problems with either of those. Now, one thing you'll see that's different on this one from the Merge, as well as the TUDIA TAM, is it comes with this little flap. So to provide your phone with additional protection, you have this flap that you can pull out to then use your slider. Now this one, because the fold out goes down a little bit further than it did on the Merge, there's more of a gap here, so you have no issues using that as long as you're coming in from the back. So if you just come in like this, you can use it, and you don't need nails or anything to be able to do that. They have that same type of system here, so you can use that to plug in your charger and also to plug in your headphone jack. Now you'll see here there's a small cutout for your microphone so that you can use your microphone and you can talk on the phone even when this is closed. And then you have another cutout here for your speaker. And then on the back we have the cutout for the camera for the flash and the sensors. And as you can see here, it's not quite as deep as the Merge, however it is deep enough where it's going to allow you to lay it down without having any of that rocking. And then again on the front, just because you have that screen protector and you have that raised lip here, you can set it face down. No rocking, no scratching, no issues whatsoever. And I really like this case. It really reminds me of the TAM with the way that it has the additional texture here. This is a very grippy case. It's not something you're ever going to have to worry about dropping. And if you do, this is going to provide some awesome impact protection. It's got the screen protector on there, so it'll protect that as well. This is an awesome case, and it goes for $18 on Amazon. So all in all, these are all great cases. And I'll have links where you can order the TUDIA Merge as well as the TUDIA Omni X. So if you have any questions about either the TUDIA Merge or the TUDIA Omni X or even the TUDIA TAM, feel free to hit us up in the comment section down below. We'll answer those questions as we are available. If this video has been helpful to you, please give us a thumbs up and remember to share it with your friends. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. And you all have an awesome day.